Hello everybody. If you're mining Raptoreum, I have an awesome tip for you. So this is my rig going here. I'm mining on Ryzen 9 5900X. It's a 12 core processor. I have it overclocked to 4 gigahertz, but its speed is showing to be 3.98. My RAM, I have 16 gigabytes. The RAM, I bought it. It's a G-Skill RAM. It's a 14 cast speed, and the megahertz rating is 3600, but I overclocked it to 3666 just a little bit. I tried overclocking it a little bit more, but it was not stable. Not sure, and I am using 2 sticks of RAM. I know some miners, tell you to use 1 stick, but oh well. So, so here's my rig, and what I have set up is I have it set up to auto mine. So if I lose power, my computer's gonna turn off, and whenever the power gets restored, my computer will automatically turn on, it will automatically log on, and it will automatically start mining. So there's 3 steps, and I'm going to show you how to do those 3 steps. So the first step is we're going to do how to start mining automatically without you doing anything. So here's the steps. Let me go ahead and shut that down because it's using 100% of my processing power, and I will have a hard time doing this part because all of the resources are going to the processor. So here's the thing. So the first step is you want to go to this task scheduler. So click on start and just type in task scheduler and open it up. The task scheduler opens up like this. Now at the same time you want to be logged in to the user that you'll be mining on. So this is Windows 10. So you log into the user that you have your miner on. I have it here on my desktop. So there's my mining folder, my tune config. I already tuned it. My config there. So you want to open this up. You want to click on the task schedule library. You can drop that down. This is my task for auto start mining. I already created it, but we're going to create another one. So I'm going to select this this top schedule library. I'm going to click on new folder, and you want to basically name this task or name the folder that this task will contain. And sorry, I'm typing with one hand. I'm going to call it Rapto. So we'll be mining Raptoreum, and I'm going to hit OK. So this folder is created. I'm going to go ahead and select this folder. You can click on it once. The next step under this action section, there's this part called create task. So we would just create a task. A little window will pop up. Now this here author, so this is the name of your computer, and this is the user that is logged on. So you'll have a different thing. You will say desktop or whatever. If you renamed your computer, this will be different. So we want to name our task. So I'm going to call it start mining. Okay, now the rest of this is you want this run only when a user is logged on. So that's good. And you want to, this box is very important. You want to check this box that says run with highest privileges. So what this means is normally whenever you run your miner, you have to right click it and you have to click on run as administrator. So by checking that box, it will auto run it as administrator for you. Now when it's configured for, you want to select Windows 10 or whatever operating system you're mining on. Obviously, this is a Windows 10 tutorial. Next, you want to go to this triggers tab on top. And for the triggers, we need to create a new trigger. And so we want to change this to @logon. So what this means is this trigger is once, well, I can't see it, but once the user, let's do this one. Once this user is logged on, this task will execute. So just check this radio button right here, and this should be the user that you logged into. So if I click on here, I click on that, see Ryzen 9 5900X. So this is the name of my user, and it's already selected for me. So I don't do anything there. So after this user logs in, this is important right here. Do a delay for 30 seconds or a minute, whichever one you want. Um, uh, I would prefer if you could do it a minute. Then the reason for this, let me explain this part. So whenever you log in normally into Windows, Windows has some startup programs, like if you have antivirus or if you have Cortana or whatever's running, that's your startup program, Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams. You need to make sure that all of those things get a chance to run before you start the miner, because if they don't, sometimes the MSR won't start. So this is important. I would do at least a minute delay. So what's going to happen is you're going to log in, and then a minute later, the miner will start mining automatically. I think I have mine set to about 30 seconds, but if your computer's kind of slow, do a minute, but at bare minimum 30 seconds, okay? And then after that, you just click OK at the bottom. So now we have our trigger created, and now we need to do actions. So we want our action to be new. So once that trigger triggers, we want to start a program. And then here you would just, let me move it here, my microphone's in the way. You would just browse and locate your mining software. So I have it here on my desktop, and there it is. So I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to double click on my mining folder, and I'm going to select this batch file, the CPU miner, and hit open. Alright, it's selected, it's there, and I'm going to click OK. And then conditions. This is important too. I would uncheck this. So I'm not sure if you're mining on a laptop or not, but uncheck this part and then go to settings. And then on settings, you want to uncheck this box here. So basically, if you check this box, this task will be stopped after 3 days. And you don't want stop mining. You may go on vacation for a week or two. You want this to be mining forever. So you want to make sure to uncheck that box, and then you hit OK. So now whenever you log off and log back on, as soon as you put in your password, 30 seconds or a minute later, the miner will start mining. So I have my Raptoreum mining set up right here. It's verbatim copy of the one we just made. So the one we just made, I'm gonna go ahead and delete it because I don't want to mess up the good things that I have going for me. And I'm gonna delete this folder. So if you mess up, you can just delete those, and you're good to go. So let me demonstrate how this works. So let me close all of these. Let me click on the start menu. I'm gonna click on that, and then I'm gonna click on sign out, and check this out. So I'm all signed out. I'm on dual monitors, by the way. Now I'm gonna put in my password. And now see, the miner's already mining. It got a head start on me, but I'm showing 0 hashes. What's happening? Did my internet connect yet? Yep, I'm showing internet. I'll let that. There it goes. Okay. Sometimes it shows that 0 there, but it's going. Okay. All right. I hope this helps. The next video I make is, so we're gonna do the whole process. So we're gonna set up our computer to where it will, whenever we lose power, after of course, when you lose power, the computer will be turned off, right? Then, whenever power comes back on, the computer will automatically be turned on. Look at that. So in 30 seconds, we had 19 kilohashes on our Ryzen 9 5900, but our average for the 4 minutes running, 2500 hashes per second. So it's slowly going up. It's building up some speed, and obviously the hash is not going to stay like this forever. It goes up and down. There's 20 different algorithms that are on the Ghostwriter, and it just, luck of the draw, whichever one you're running. Some of them are easy, some of them are harder, and that is what fluctuates the hash rate. As I was saying, so after the power is restored after a power outage, the computer turns on automatically, then it signs on automatically, and it starts mining automatically. So if for some reason you're out of town or something, lightning storm comes, power goes out, power gets restored, your miners turn on, your users get signed in automatically, and you start mining automatically and collecting that cash. All right, thanks guys. Subscribe, like, and drop your comments below. Thanks.